Hello guys, very welcome back. So we'll be continuing our most important events during and after the war. The first most important event during the war was Russian Revolution. The second, the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, and the third was the formation of League of Nations in 1920s. If we see what was the story behind the formation of League of Nations, it starts with the Woodrow Wilson's proposal of a 14-point program to monitor the situation of international community, where he is, if we see the contribution of a so-called League of Nations, which was formed in 1920s. The first contribution was rehabilitation of war refugees. The second contribution was promotion to health program, which led to the birth of WHO. And the third contribution was that since Russian Revolution was just had ended, and it had pressurized the capitalists all around the world, and this led to the birth of International Labour Organization, right? And the fourth contribution was that it had helped in solving the disputes between the smaller nations, smaller countries like the Norway and the Sweden. Now, if we talk about what are the failures of the League of Nations, the most important failure that the League of Nations were not able to prevent the Second World War. Now, if we see what are the reasons behind this huge failure, was the absence of big powers like USA, although the proponent and the voucher of the League of Nations, it was absent because the US Senate didn't ratify. And the reason the US Senate didn't ratify, first, US said that it didn't it was against the mandate system which British forces were practicing. And secondly, the French behavior, the aggressive French behavior against the Germany, was not so easygoing for the US. The second is the absence of military power. As we know that now United Nations has United Nations Peacekeeping Force, but at that time League of Nations didn't have any such military power. And the third is absence of financial institutions. Now, if you see, most of the wars are predated by poor economic condition of one country, by which they are compelled to attack other countries and get its resources. And this is what currently, if you see, UN has, like International Monetary Fund for small things, and World Bank for the large projects like dams, etc. So these financial organization has the bailout plan, but at that time the political organization was not corroborated by the financial organization, that is not supported. And if we see, the fourth reason why the League of Nations failed to prevent the World War II is defined by the big powers, like Japan attacked Manchuria openly, flouting the rules. Italy attacked Ethiopia, again openly flouting the basic rules of the League of Nations. So if we see, after 1920s, the world was facing the fear of red thread, that is communism, the frustration and the post-war treaties like Treaty of Versailles, Treaty of Sevres, and the failure, right, and this was coupled with the Great Depression of 1929. In the next video, we'll see what is the Great Depression of 1929, right? So this was all about the third most important event after the World War I, and why did the League of Nations failed in 1920, right? Most important reason, the absence of financial institution. That's all. Thank you.